Welcome back. This podcast explores the wisdom of generosity from ancient to modern and the beautiful space where generosity occurs. Subscribe today. I am sure you have heard this refrain. Wow, you work for a nonprofit. That must feel so good to make a difference every day. Yet for most of us, our work is measured in small, sometimes minuscule changes through daily perseverance. It takes patience. Whatever your faith tradition, let's take a moment to reflect on patience as it works itself out in faith. This week, I am reading the poem, The Hardest Time of All, by Sarah Downey, written in 1896. There are days of silent sorrow in the seasons of our life. There are wild, despairing moments. There are hours of mental strife. There are times of stony anguish when the tears refuse to fall. But the waiting time, my brothers, is the hardest time of all. Youth and love are often patient, seeking things beyond their reach. But the heart grows sick of hoping ere it learns what life can teach. For before the fruit can be gathered, we must see the blossoms fall. And the waiting time, my brothers, is the hardest time of all. We can bear the heat conflict through the sudden crushing blow, beating back our gathered forces. For a moment lay us low. We may rise again beneath it, none the weaker for the fall. But the waiting time, my brothers, is the hardest time of all. For it wears the eager spirit, as the salt waves wear the stone, and the garb of hope grows threadbare, till the brighter tints are flown. Then amid youth's radiant tresses, silent snows begin to fall. Oh, the waiting time, my brothers, is the hardest time of all. But at last we learn the lesson that God knoweth what is best. For with wisdom cometh patience, and with wisdom cometh rest. Yea, a golden thread is shining through the tangle's roof of fate, and our hearts shall thank him meekly, for he taught us how to wait. Unquote. Hear that again. With wisdom comes patience, and patience comes rest. This week, I had my last session with some year-long coaching clients. In our last session, I read them the notes from our first session. It inevitably sparks a smile. Through perseverance, wisdom, patience, and rest, those major fundraising challenges mentioned in the first session have either disappeared or are simply minor issues now. The hardest time of all, as the poem quotes, is the waiting for breakthroughs and major changes. But in patience, perseverance, and rest, we see the real difference we are making. Let's reflect on these two questions this week. Will you reflect on your current fundraising or mission challenges and consider where patience, perseverance, wisdom, and rest can enter in? Will you take the time to document those challenges and then schedule an email to send that reflection to yourself in a year? Share this podcast if you enjoy these 5-minute reflections and subscribe to receive these reflections released every Monday. To explore fundraising coaching deeper, visit servingnonprofits.com. See you next week.